Welcome to yet another Steel Division 2 tutorial. Today I will be talking about some very important hotkeys that'll make your life a lot easier, and yeah, it should just make your gameplay even more fun to play. So today I have a few very important ones that I really regularly use and a few new ones that I have been using lately, and from what I can really tell you right now is that they really make your job a lot easier if you're trying to micromanage a really wide front line. So the one that I use the most is the fast move, by hands down the fast move hotkey, which is F. Like, I could dream that hotkey any time of the day. A lot of people from videos that I've seen or from people that I play with select their units, click on this button and then click somewhere else. That is just so much more that you need to do while also focusing on the battle at hand. So what I usually do is, without even looking at this menu, I really wish you could turn this off actually, is to just click my units and then click F and make them fast move somewhere. It is that easy. You don't need to go down there, and it saves you a lot of time. A new one that I have been getting used to is the quick hunt, which is a fast move but keep an eye out for enemies and then stop to engage them hotkey, which is literally the same F, but you hold Control F. Now a second one that I really regularly use is the unload button, which is U. Really important if you're in a city and you're getting fired at, you want to quickly get into those buildings. It saves a lot of time instead of clicking your units and then finding that unload button and then clicking on your units to make the move into the building. So what I usually do is I once again combine the fast move button and make these guys fast move to a town, and then I click U for unload while holding down left shift for both F and U. Another newer option is the unload at position option, which is basically a fast move and unload at that position. So you can do that instead of my more longer way of doing it, but I just got used to that. But I should probably unlearn it and go for the new unload at position key instead. So, and if you hold down left shift even before the game starts, you can see if a unit has been given orders. So a green one means unload, and a blue one means fast move, and a red one means something with attack. Another one, really important one, is with artillery. I see a lot of people use artillery, but then they just get easily countered because they haven't moved it, or they just forgot to move it in general because they're focusing on the battlefield at hand. And this hotkey Q fixes that problem. It'll make your life a lot easier once again. So with T, I order this guy to fire position there, and then I will order these guys to move back. And then perhaps I want to give them a second order and fire position at the town here, and then once again move and then fire position at the other conquest point over there. And once again, if we select all the units, we can see that they have been given orders. Red for fire position, the light blue, the turquoise for move, and then once again all of these are queued up in that order. A lot of people have been quite interested by the way, or interested in the way I use smoke, and I've been using smoke for a very long time, since the really earlier titles of Eugen Systems, and in this game it is even more important than those previous titles, and I just want to show you a combination of controls that you can do to make your smoke screen even more effective. So let's say we're attacking this town. What I usually will do is either smoke off the town directly or smoke off the regions around it so that I have a direct line of sight for fire support to fire at. But let's just say we want to smoke off the town for infantry to move in. So I'll hold left down or left shift down and press smoke here, which is B, smoke here, and smoke there. And after you're done doing that, I want you to HE this position, and I do that by pressing T. And for all of these orders, I'm holding down left shift in the meantime. So these guys will fire position, they will fire smoke at those three positions that I just gave them. And you know what, at the end we'll just give a move order as well, so that these guys get out of the way after firing all of their payload. There we go, the smoke is down, so the HE will be raining in next. And if we don't hold down left shift, we can see that these units are doing their next order, which is to move to a safe position. It is safe, trust me on this. Another really important one that I use is with planes. I queue up the attack enemy unit or attack enemy plane and then retreat or evacuate key quite often. I might have addressed this in part 1, but I wanted to just re-emphasize this very important queuing of orders. If you're in a battle and your tank is being heavily suppressed by other enemy tanks, you want to get them out of the way. You don't just want to select your units or select your tanks and select a safe portion of the map. You want to reverse your units towards a safe area first, and then do whatever you were planning on doing. Yes, obviously there's a lot of hotkeys that you can go for, but those were the most important ones that you should be checking out. There is also a self-destruction option. I have not tested this out yet. Or a move and explode. So yeah, that will be very interesting. I've not tested it out just yet, but it might be really fun to do with like supply trucks and move them in and then maybe explode them or something. I'm gonna have to check that out. But yeah, those were the most important ones. There's also really interesting ones like turn weapon on and off, which is H. I've not really used that much. I usually go for return fire, which is Z, or things like stop, which is E. That is really important, and obviously the most important one is the display line of sight tool, which I will be addressing in the next episode, which will be about getting ready for a fight, so getting deployment up and running before a match starts. So hopefully that was interesting or informative for you guys to watch. Once again, I'm keeping these like bite-sized chunks instead of 50-minute tutorials like some people are doing, in the hope that you guys will be checking more of it out. Whenever you need to. So once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the battlefield.